Today we have comedian Jennie Stencel on with us. She's also the owner of the Idiot Box Comedy Club in Greensboro, North Carolina. Jennie, you want to introduce yourself and maybe tell everyone about you?
You covered it.
Surely there's something else.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, I've owned the Idiot Box for, I guess, 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's it's changed over the years. It started out as just an improv comedy club, and then we added stand-up and sketch, and it's kind of troupe has grown a whole lot. There's our open mics are insane because you've been there. We sell out open mics, which is, if you've never seen open mic comedy, that is weird to want to pay to watch.
Yeah.
But
probably not the best use of money.
Yeah, it's as you're working out your bits. So,
Yeah.
But it is fun to see people struggle a little bit and then finally get it. But we support local comics, so local comics get on our weekend shows and they can grow as comics here without having to move to a major city and live with rats.
I was surprised that when I first started doing open mics 8 or 9 months ago in Greensboro. When I showed up the first one, I was like, well, at least it's Greensboro, so there won't be a lot of people here.
Oh, yeah.
There were 30 comics there, and I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
The scene's really grown. Like, when we started having open mics, we would have 4 to 7 people in the room.
Wow.
And there's a lot of open mics that are still like that. You go and but
sure.
ours has super grown. And the community's grown. It's 3 cities worth of, so Charlotte, Greensboro, and the Raleigh community.
Yeah.
We all switch back and forth and work at each
Yeah.
other's shows. And there's probably 150 people that call themselves comedians.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know that I would use that exact number myself, but
Yeah.
some of us, I'm like, are you sure?
I'm not one of those. I'm an open micer, maybe.
Aspiring comedian.
Aspiring,
There we
yeah.
there we go.
I like that word.
I'm an actor that wants to be a comedian. Maybe.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun when it goes well. When it doesn't go well, it feels so terrible.
It's brutal, like last night. Yeah.
Well, so
For me.
doing these now with masks on, everybody thinks they're doing worse than they are. So
So what you're saying is he bombed last night, but you're trying to give him an
nah,
excuse.
I'm never. No, I'm super. No. But it does when you can't. The muffled reaction.
It's strange.
Is significant, and then you can't even see smiles because
It's hard to connect.
It is, but it's this or nothing. So.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. I'm not complaining.
So
yeah.
no, but I mean
Yeah.
it is. It's like. I mean, I'm also like, although I'm running it, I'm not getting up and doing any time, because I'm like, I know it's not fun. But it's kind of neat to work through your material, and if you hear any reaction, you should consider it a standing ovation at this
Right,
point. Yeah.
It's funny, like some guys' masks or some comics' masks are funny.
Yeah.
And they move funny when they speak, and that's entertaining.
It is, and some of it is like there's a couple of really big guys, like really big, and the masks look like they're meant for a child.
Oh yeah, I have a caption one that says one size fits all, and it literally is here to here, and my chin and my beard, everything like.
Yeah.
And I've got the
It's like
picture
you
on
tie
my
a sock
phone.
around your face.
I was on the airplane, and they're like, "Well, you're not wearing your mask appropriately." I'm like, "Well, first of all,
Yeah, this is.
I'd
what
love
it
for
is.
you to show me where it says exactly how you have to wear the mask, right? But secondly, would you like me to move it up here so I covered my eyes with it?
Yeah.
It doesn't cover everything. I'm sorry.
I got lucky. My sister sent me some that are like the string's long enough; it'll fit on anybody in the family, and the face piece is big enough, and that's the only one I can breathe well in when I'm talking.
Right.
Like all the other versions. I mean, you guys probably know this. If you talk a lot, you're like, "Am I getting lightheaded right now?"
Yeah.
You're breathing in carbon dioxide.
Yeah. Am I poisoning myself right now? So
Especially the ones with the filters in them.
yeah.
It's just like, oh, this is some kind of like special Navy SEAL training mask or something.
Yeah.
Like you can't breathe at all.
Yeah. I get hot. I mean, I'm fat. I get
Yeah.
hot anyway. But I get this mask on, and I'm like, what in the world? Who turned the heat on?
Well, I figured out, like, I get cold so easy that, like, maybe 7 years ago, I figured out, if I wear a scarf all the time, I'm never cold. And so, like, I usually, like, would be, like, all bundled up in my scarf over my face. So I knew that it was going to make me uncomfortably hot, and I was not surprised. Like, you do, it feels like your temperature goes up 3 degrees when you're wearing a
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah.
And there's people going to Disney World, and, you have to wear masks in all the theme parks, and you should.
Yeah.
Because it's gross, right?
Yeah.
But or Six Flags in Texas, it's 107 degrees.
No way. Couldn't do it.
Those people, I do the theme parks. My mother started this, and I love it. She didn't do it because of this reason, but the heat's really brutal for her.
Yeah.
Right? So we do Disney's at Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas at Disney. However you want to say it.
Right.
That's the time to go.
Yeah. We used to go in October. When the kids were little, school didn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, like you could take, it matters.
It's
but,
optional,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. You could take them out. And then also there's like those Halloween days off. And that was really great because the water rides were still open, but it was, so it'd get hot in the middle of the day, but it wasn't
Right.
summer,
Yeah.
and so it was like you could still wear summer clothes, but you were cold at night. And that
Yeah.
was, I really liked those Disney.
like
And
that a
nobody
lot.
was there
That's
because it was
right.
October.
That's right.
We'd be the only Americans walking around because that was a big travel time for European people, I
Interesting.
guess. And my son started using a British accent. Because,
That's great.
yeah, he's funny. But, he's like 7 and he's like, hello. I'm like, he's not making fun. It's an homage.
Hello, Governor.
Hello.
That's funny.
That's good.
That's a good experience for him, though. Maybe he'll be
Yeah.
an actor one day.
Yeah, he did stand up when he was real little.
Oh,
He was super cute.
That's good.
But he's also about as motivated to do anything as I am. So he's sleeps and plays video games.
no, that's,
Plays lacrosse. Yeah, but I mean,
okay.
yeah.
Lacrosse is.
How old is he now?
He's 16.
Oh, yeah, that's about right.
He said yesterday he woke up at 3. I mean, I'm really struggling. Like, how much of a parent am I supposed to be during this? Like,
Yeah.
how miserable. Everybody else is making their kids, like, do stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I mean, this sucks. I'm not going to fight with you.
Yeah.
Like, but he woke up at 3. So, no great mom points there. But he wakes up and he's like, hey, I think I can get my license this month. I was like, we're not going to. For what? Where are you going to go, man? He's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be cool. I was like all right.
Yeah. I don't know that. I mean, when you're 16, you're supposed to do that.
Sleep till you're 3?
Yeah, I was 3. I've done that.
Yeah.
I mean,
My dad wouldn't let me do that.
No.
I slept till
always wake
3
me up.
because I didn't go to bed till 10 a.m.
Right. So that's the thing. He's playing his video
Well,
games at
yeah.
night in
Yeah,
the middle of
so-
the night and
Now,
with his buddies. So they're talking to the
Yeah.
thingy. I don't know how it works, but
Yeah.
yeah, they're on Skype or some type of streaming service. Yeah, no, I would do that, but the difference would be, well, I still was working, so I'd stay up all night.
What too, yeah.
And I would do whatever, and then I'd have to be working at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I would suffer all day.
yeah.
That was it. And then on
But
Saturday,
you could suffer because you were young.
Right.
It's not like now.
Oh, I
no,
died now.
it's
Wouldn't
real
make it.
suffering now. Real suffering
Yeah,
now.
it's just because you're suffering all the time now.
Yeah.
Can't
Right.
add to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't add to it.
He's 16.
Yeah, if I sleep only 5 hours now, it's like I didn't sleep at all.
Yeah. Well, and you definitely, like, I take naps. Like, if I was here before you guys, I just would have slept in the car till you got here. I can sleep anywhere. I used to fall asleep in the dentist chair and waiting for the dentist, like,
That's
or whatever.
hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.